Hello YouTube, this is 21 Void here with my first video, and to start my channel I would like to show you one of my favorite games, which is London Underground, World of Subways, London Underground actually. And let's start with the first tutorial. Okay, so let's go meet our instructor Danny. Danny, nice to meet you. Okay, so we're going to do our first trip to Edgar Road without passengers, and then we will drive back here. Okay, let's go to the cabin and switch on the tail lights. So press C to sit on the chair, then press the left shift and mirror at the gauges at the instrumental panel, and let's turn on the left and right tails. Now press C to stand up, and let's close the door, left mouse click, and let's go to our instructor again, right. Okay, now we are going to the first part of the train in order to set it up for our awesome first train trip as a train driver at the London Underground. This is actually awesome, huh? So you can actually go faster, you can walk faster, you can run, pressing W and left shift at the same time. But I'm not going to do that more because we need to wait for him. As this is the first tutorial, I can't open the door. So we'll have to wait to Danny, our instructor, to open the door for us. So here it is, and let's go. Okay, let's press C to sit down. Switch on the train. Switch on the train by operating the traction brake controller. Use up key or hold shift and do a left mouse click on it. Okay, so I prefer the shift. Switch on the headlights, destination light and the dashboard lights at the base. Okay, so shift and click at the instrumental panel. So ventilation, headlights, dashboard, destination, and the cab lights. Okay, now let's turn on the cab lights and turn on the heating passengers feature and the passengers lights. Okay, now to close the doors you should press F7 if you're on the left side of the platform, and you should press F8 to close the driver door if the platform is on the right side. So push the selector switch for the 4 position. You can do this by using the page up key or by left clicking on it. Okay, I prefer the page up key, it's 2 clicks. Okay, now let's set the train on motion. Okay, so let's press the tab, okay, the left tab, and now we are going to use the arrows, actually, the up arrows, to control the pressure of the train and to put it on the run, right? So it's red, we'll have to wait for that train that has just departed. Our train already has enough pressure to move, so we will wait for the green light here. And now it's just the up and down keys. Okay, green light is set, so let's go. Okay, you can turn on the monitors by pressing the keys 1, 2 and 3. So 1 enables the time, the 2 the route monitor, where you can see your current speed, the next signal, the distance to it, the next station, the distance to the next station, the position of the doors, the date, the hours, sorry, and minutes that you should depart from that station. And the number 3 unlocks the station monitor. Okay, so we'll press the arrows down to stop at the red signal. Okay, so we'll have to wait here. Well, as we are doing the tutorial, there is no information in the next station, in the route monitor about the next station, and also no information in the station monitor, because we are not doing a passenger service. We are just having our training as a train driver, right? So the other trains started moving, so we should expect the green light to show up in a few seconds, I believe. And yeah, here we go. So you have 3 levels in terms of speeding. So you have the neutral, where no pressure, no energy is being given to the train, no strength is being given to the train, right? Then the first acceleration movement, the second, and you also have a third acceleration. Whoa! This actually happens quite a lot. There are some bugs with the passengers sometimes. So let's apply the brakes a little bit. If we're lucky, we won't have to stop completely in this signal, I hope. So let's continue. Okay. But this one we will have to stop. Okay. So let's take a look at the platform while we wait. Why not? Okay. So F7 to open the left door of the driver, and F8 to open the right door of the cabin. And press the control key to mirror from the door. So the right control for the right side and left control for the left side. So let's close both cabin doors right now, because we should depart any second right now. Okay. Well, these long waitings usually don't happen in the game. It's just because we're doing the tutorial and there is another train, another passenger's train just ahead of us. So the line is busy in front of us, so we have to wait a little bit. But we shouldn't wait much longer, I guess. Let's see. Okay. Jesus. Okay, finally, we're set to go. Green light. And first, the second, and the third. Let's roll. Why not? The first acceleration arrow sets the speed limit, uh, prevents the train for having a velocity, a speed higher than 37 miles per hour, while the second and third positions of the accelerator allow the train to travel uh, more than allowed to the speed limit actually. Uh, so that's why I kept the first accelerator on. So, okay, that's good. We won't have to wait and stop here. That's good. So let's proceed our trip. Whoops. Okay. Let's proceed. Okay, there is a yellow out there, so it means the next one will be red and we will have to stop. And there is the train that is ahead of us. So okay. Okay, it's departing. So okay, we have a green light, but we will probably have to stop at the signal at the end of the station, so I won't go too fast here. Okay, nice. Let's then continue. And again, a yellow signal. I will start applying the brakes because we will definitely have to stop. Okay. And let's roll again. Let's stop here. Okay. We'll have to wait a little bit. There are still many features to explore actually. We only explored the traction brake controller, the selector switch, and this panel instruments here. So the cab light, destination light, dashboard, headlights, ventilation and details, and the cab lights. But there are also lots of more features. We also explored here the heating and the passenger light, but we will still have to work with the destination board and with the digitalized voice announcer, which is, I don't know if we will do that in our way back trip. Let's see. Okay. I have also played World of Subways 4, and I personally think this game, the 3, World of Subways 3, is better than the 4th. The graphics, in my opinion, are better. The mechanics of the game, the way the train is operated, the controls, uh, and also the calibration of the train. I mean, in World of Subway 3, this game, so you can accelerate and brake very smoothly. And in World of Subways 4, it looks like it is a forced brake. I mean, you can't brake normally. It always looks like you've put the emergency brake. It is very brutal, in my opinion. And this is more calibrated here in the London Underground, in my opinion. And I also think the way you set up the train is nicer in World of Subways 3 and 4. I think it's much more fun. And also it is less complex because in World of Subways 4 you have a special mechanism to open and close doors. You actually have an automatic system that you can enable that automatically opens and closes doors based on the schedule of the train. But if you want to do it manually, as you do here in World of Subways 3, it is much more complicated because you have to go somewhere near the window, and it's just more complex. This game is much more clear, much more smooth than World of Subways 4. Okay, there's a speed limit change, and I guess you have to stop. Right. Okay, let's go. Let's roll. We should be near Edgware Roads. So I think there are not much stops left before Edgware Road. But I'm not actually sure about the number of stations that are still coming for Edgware Road. So let's stop here and let's proceed. Okay. So okay, the speed limit will probably change to 20 by so Let's adjust ourselves. Yeah, that's right. I think this is everywhere. So yes, stop the train in the middle of the platform. Well, it says in the middle, but switch off everything. Don't forget to switch on the taillights. Okay, so switch off the headlights, destination board, blah blah blah. Okay. So let's turn this off. Switch on the taillights. Switch off the train by setting the traction brake control to emergency. Yes, now let's do page down, and then okay. Let's see to stand up. Let's close the door and let's walk through the platform until the other end of the train. Well, let's see if I can open the doors this time, or if we really have to wait for him. Let's see. Okay, nice. This time I can open the door. Let's just wait for him, because he will give us instructions on how to proceed and how to set up the train. So, okay, let's go. Let's sit and wait. I will turn on the time, route monitor and station monitor. First of all, switch off the tail lights and switch on everything you need. Okay, so bye bye tail lights. Switch on the train by operating the traction brake controller. Okay, so space to get back to this view. Let's actually press tab. Press shift and click. Now shift and click. And let's turn on the ventilation, headlights, dashboard and destination light. Okay, switch on the passenger lights and the heating and passenger light. Keep in mind that passengers want to see the destination. Okay, select, so press left shift and let's see, circle line via all gate. Okay, you'll now driver start programming the automatic announcements. Look at the digitalized voice announcer. Okay, so once again, left shift and click. Program to start. Okay, let's search for circle line inner rail. There it is. Now press enter. Now this is where we start. We're starting, sorry, at Guerra Road, so enter. And the destination station, select Edgware Road, Hammersmith. Okay. As the departing station. I guess I did something wrong here. So program, circle line. Okay, so I have to select Edgware Road, Hammersmith as the departure station. Okay. Now select Hammersmith as the arrival station and confirm with enter. Okay. Enter. Press enter. Let the passengers in, so F6. Yeah. As the platform is on the right. Look back by pressing Control.
The next station is Paddington. Change for the Bakerloo line.
Okay, close all the doors. To do that, you have to press F6 again to close the right doors. To close the left doors, it will be F5. But as the platform is on the right side, we will close the right doors, obviously. We don't want the passengers to fall through the line, right? Drive your shadow to Hammersmith. Okay. So 1, 2, and 3 were actually already there, so let's press tab. Let's press page tab 2 times. Switch on the pressure and the train. Once the train has enough pressure, we will. Okay, and we are already moving. I think everything is good now. I don't know why this didn't let me turn on headlights, but now they are. Let's drive to Hammersmith. You see now that we are doing a passenger service. There is actually information shown in the route monitor and in the station monitor. So in the station monitor we can see where the train started its service and the destination station. Also the departure and arrival times. And in the route monitor, beyond the current speed and the speed limit, you can see the next signal as before, but you can also see the name of the next station, the distance to the next station, the scheduled departure of that next station, and whether the doors will be on your left or on your right. Okay. Now that we set up the announcements, you can hear them, right? This nice lady telling our passengers the details of the next station. So, okay, let's press F8 and Control and F6 to open the right doors.
Change here for the Bakerloo line and National Rail services. This is a Circle Line train to Hammersmith.
Okay, so now we will close the doors. Everything seems okay, so Control again to get back to the cabin and F8 to close our door. As this is the tutorial and the times are messed up, as you probably noticed, I'm not caring that much with this schedule, okay? Because it's already impossible to do it the right way. So let's reduce a little bit speed. This time it will be more fun because we won't have to wait at the red signals as before, because apparently the we will have to reduce to 30 miles here. Actually not here, but the sign was there. Okay. 6, 8.
Is Royal Oak. This is a Circle Line train to Hammersmith.
Okay, let's use the horn, pressing the H key. I like to use the horn, sorry. And let's close the doors. And let's go. So 30 miles per hour here, the new speed limit as before. Okay, here it is, 30 miles per hour. And reached the speed limit already, so let's go. This might seem a little less exciting because this is the tutorial and we have to wait in the red signals in our first trip to Edgar Road, and it's also less exciting because the timetable is already messed up, so you don't have that challenge to keep up to the schedule times, right? The timetable. But in the next few videos, I will play some schedules, some timetable services that are properly set, and it will be much funnier and much interesting than this. So F5 and F7 to close our cabin door, and let's go to Hammersmith. Not quite yet, but to the next station, you know. So let's go and proceed. Ledford Road. Oops, I'm speeding a little bit. Okay, not good, actually. F5, F7, and let the magic happen. Okay, there are also some bugs with the passengers itself, but sometimes they get stuck. Okay. Oh, and in the other missions of the tutorial of the game, and also in the timetables, at the end you have an evaluation of your performance as a train driver. They evaluate much parameters of your driving, of your shift, such as the drive quality, if you kept up the speed limit, if you applied the brakes too hard, if you didn't keep the timetable at any stations, which is interesting, and at the final they give you a percentage grade based on that. So it's quite challenging, you know, sometimes. Let's close the doors and proceed. And here we go to Wood Lane. Let's start applying the brakes so we don't have to use the brakes too hard. I think we're close. We're close to Hammersmith, I hope. Because I'm so excited to do the next video. Oh, chef Shepherd's Bush Market, okay. Yes, this is the long distance station, yes, that's right. Okay. So here it's 40 miles per hour. And here we go. Let's start applying the brakes, or at least stop accelerating. Okay, so 30 miles per hour. Let's apply the second brake. Okay. And let's open the doors.
Shepherd's Bush Market. This is a Circle Line train to Hammersmith.
Okay, I will be closing the doors now. Thank you very much. Oh, and you can also do some pre-recorded announcements to your passengers, such as the train is ready for depart, stand clear of the doors, apologize for the delay, thank the passengers for traveling with the London Underground. You can actually apologize for the delay too. You can also ask the passengers to leave in the final stations, the terminal station. So I will be closing the doors now, because I think this is our final trip to Edgware Road. At least the signal is yellow and the other one is red, so yes, this is our way to Hammersmith. Okay, there's still another train stopped there. I can see it, so we'll have to wait a little bit. Actually, another bugs of the game is that the trains can suddenly disappear. For instance, you usually depart at the right platform where we're standing, where we're seeing this in this perspective of Hammersmith. So in the empty track near the other train, at the right of the other train sitting there, and when you're waiting for the departure, sometimes there comes a train in this direction, so arriving to the Hammersmith station as we are going right now, and then it suddenly disappears, so it vanishes. Instead of going to the depot, it magically disappears, and then you look forward, so you look where we're standing right now from the platform where you will be departing, and you see another train like us waiting here uh, to actually approach the Hammersmith station, and then as you saw, the train just vanished. This game is very good in my opinion, it's fun, but it also has a little bugs. Some of them more boring and annoying than others, but in my opinion nothing critical. Just some dark magic like just happened here with the mystery terrain. So let's reduce our speed to 10. Okay. I guess our last task will be to open doors, then close them, and then turn off this train, I suppose, in this briefing tutorial. So, okay, and open doors, open our
Where this train
cabin.
terminates,
Left door.
change, please. District and Piccadilly lines operate from a different station across the road. Please ensure that you take all your belongings with you.
Okay, so maybe I will close the doors. Okay, I was actually hoping that we would receive some instructions, but I will do what I usually do when I end some shift, and I'll just turn off the train. Perfect, you have completed your training. Okay, that one was nice. So this was my first video, guys. I hope you enjoyed and forgive me for anything, but I'm a little bit nervous as this is my first video. So yeah, I hope you like it. Make your comments to the video. What can I improve? What you want me to show? And I hope to see you soon.